When you look at these NASA images of 3I Atlas, you might wonder how humanity can send spacecraft beyond Pluto, land robots on Mars, and photograph galaxies that formed billions of years ago, yet still produce a picture that looks like it was taken from the backseat of a moving car with a shaky phone. The answer is not a flaw in our technology. It is a lesson about the universe itself. To capture an object like 3I Atlas, astronomers are trying to photograph one of the faintest and smallest wanderers ever detected. This comet is not large, it is not bright, and it is not conveniently parked in one spot. It is a tiny frozen relic racing through our solar system at tremendous speed. Imagine tracking a speck of frost drifting across a football field at night, lit only by the glow of distant stadium lights. Now imagine that the speck is hundreds of millions of kilometers away. That is what NASA is dealing with. You may notice the streaks of light around the comet. Those are not artifacts of poor photography. Those are stars. The telescope is locked onto the motion of the comet, which means everything else drifts by in long glowing trails. In a poetic way, the stars themselves become the streaks, while the comet remains still. Here the universe is doing the exact opposite of what your intuition expects. The image looks fuzzy because comets are fuzzy by nature. They are not rocky planets with sharp edges. They are diffuse clouds of dust, ice, vapor, and sunlight scattering in every direction. Their surfaces are not surfaces at all. They are glowing atmospheres made of microscopic crystals erupting into space. No matter how powerful your telescope is, a comet will always look more like a glowing mist than a sculpted world. And then there's the challenge of distance. Telescopes like Hubble or JWST are remarkable instruments, but they were never designed to zoom in on small, fast-moving targets. They are built for grand cosmic vistas, galaxies, nebulae, star clusters. Their strength lies in depth, not in chase. So when astronomers turn these instruments toward a fleeting interstellar traveler, they are asking the telescope to perform a task it was not optimized for. The results, though scientifically rich, may not satisfy our craving for sharp, dramatic imagery. Yet within these faint and grainy photos lies something far more valuable than beauty. They contain measurements that reveal the chemistry of another star system. They capture the behavior of a visitor that may be older than Earth itself. They tell us that the universe is not made of isolated islands of stars, but of a connected galaxy where material drifts freely from one system to another. So while the comet may appear blurry to our eyes, it is crystal clear to our curiosity. And that is the real purpose of these images. They remind us that the universe does not always present itself in sharp focus. Sometimes it whispers, sometimes it glows softly against the dark, and sometimes, through the faintest of pictures, it tells a story of a journey that began long before our sun was born.